Hi, welcome back to the vlog. I hope you can hear me over the wind noise, but I'm here at Duxford and I'm going to go here to the American Air Museum, and I'm interested in photographing the SR-71 Blackbird. So let's go take a look.
Right turn to 240, I was actually up to 75. 513 descending to 4,000. 707 United 123, good day.
This SR-71 Blackbird is the only aircraft on display outside the United States, so we're lucky to have it here in the UK.
So when photographing aircraft in a museum, I always try and pick out small details, and if I do take pictures of the entire aircraft, it is quite tricky not to get in the rest of the aircraft on display in the museum. So I try and take photographs from an angle which exclude as many other aircraft as possible, concentrating on the main subject. So the Blackbird is obviously quite a unique aircraft. It's quite uniquely shaped as well. So my plan is to photograph the Blackbird and pick out some of the more distinguishing features and details of it. So I think with the light coming in through the window, the vertical fin and the wingtip just here and the back end of the engine, that's quite a unique feature, so I'm going to get the camera out and take a photograph of this.
It's difficult photographing aircraft in museums as there are usually many distractions, so my processing often involves the use of heavy vignettes to focus the viewer's attention on the subject. I wanted to capture the unique shape of the cockpit and found the background less distracting from the other side.
So from this point of view, for example, it's quite tricky to get a picture of the entire aircraft without including too many other aircraft in the shot. So I try and zoom in and concentrate on a few smaller details. In this position here, I've zoomed right in close to the cockpit area, and just to the right of it where you get the intake of the port engine. So another feature of the Blackbird, which is quite unique, is the main landing gear tyres, and I think maybe the nose gear as well. The tyres were impregnated with aluminium powder to reflect as much heat as possible during the temperature rises of high-speed cruise. So they were made by BF Goodrich, and they are a bit of a unique feature to the Blackbird. So I'm going to zoom in close and get a detail photograph of that as well. I want to try and get the spike of the air intake, which will need a little bit of Photoshop work possibly, because I don't want the red nose protector on the final image. So I want to keep the point of the spike in fairly clear background, so it's easier for me to do in Photoshop. So just by coming down just a little bit, I can get that spike on the plain part of the fuselage rather than the leading edge of the wing. So that's the plan for this shot. I'm shooting at f6.3 and ISO 400 because I want the opposite side tail fin as the backdrop of the shot as well. So there's a couple of different angles there that I want in the final image, but generally speaking, I want the intake as part of this image with a fairly clean background. I think this is another unique angle that might be worth photographing, so I'm going to get the camera out here and try this one. I particularly like this because you get the texture of the back of the jet pipe and the angles of the tail fin as well, and just a bit of a triangular image, a bit of framing coming in from the tail cone at the centre of the fuselage. So I'm going to try this one. The 70 to 200 might be a little bit on the long side. Yeah, need to go wider than 70. Let's try that then.
All in all, I spent over an hour admiring this remarkable aircraft, looking at all the fine details for potential photos. Then I spotted some crew signatures inside the nose gear door, perhaps from the Blackbird's final flight. Thanks for watching. See you again soon.